Compostela, and I'm here with my sister-in-law Bernadette.
Hello.
And Walter, who very nicely is filming for me. He's my brother-in-law. We decided to have a seafood dinner today in Santiago de Compostela, and there are going to be my guinea pigs. No. They are brave souls that are going to have some seafood, and the first thing we have to do is learn how to use all this. Okay, we're starting with a little appetizer. These are pimientos de padrón. Algunos pican, otros no. Meaning that some might be spicy and hot and others might not. So, hey, that rhymes. And we are having some Ribeiro wine, which is a typical Galician wine. And don't you just love that t-shirt? I couldn't resist. Okay, here it is. Now, what is what? I think as we eat it, we'll explain what it is. Because look at the barnacles. I think they're so pretty.
I start with the percebes.
Okay.
Of course. Oh, sorry, I got 3 of them.
You gotta put your nail here. Wait, no, watch. You have to put your nail here, and then pull back. Right, that's it. Yay, she did it. Put it in your mouth. And pull on it, that's it. You don't eat that part. That's a good one. Look, that's a big one.
I already shot sharp at me.
Yes, eat. Now, what does it taste like? So YouTubers know.
It tastes like a little bit of salt,
Yeah.
a little bit of fish. It's a mixture. I love it.
You know, these are addictive. They're very expensive, but, you know, for a special occasion, it's good to eat. Okay, that's a cockle, and it's also very typical of this region of Galicia. And again, it also tastes, actually I think it's a little sweet.
Yes.
It's sweet, but, and you prepare them boiled. That's it, you just steam them or boil them. Eat them, eat it, see if you like it. You like it?
Delicious.
Delicious. Not everybody likes them because they're very fishy, you know, so.
No, they're a little bit of sweet.
But they are a little sweet. No, not with a fork and knife, with your fingers. Or just put the shell in your mouth. And you like scoop it out with your tongue.
But it was way easier to pick it up with a fork.
Okay. Okay, Walter. We eat cockles by just putting the shell in our mouths, okay? And then just like suck it up. Suck the cockle up.
Well, after an hour passed, I learned how to suck.
Oh, that one's attached. You got
but
it?
it worked.
See? It worked. Okay, this is the typical shell of Santiago, which is a scallop. But this red sauce that you see is probably a mixture of tomato and breadcrumbs. They're very tasty. That's for you.
And I have to eat it.
You eat it with a fork and knife.
Fork and knife.
Yeah. Good.
Very
Usually has
good.
also some onion in it.
Yes, some onion, some tomato, some herbs.
Yeah.
Tastes really good.
Galician cuisine doesn't have a lot of herbs and creams and stuff. It's very plain cuisine. A lot of stuff is boiled and very simply prepared. Okay, the next thing on our dish is a langostino. And do you know how to eat it?
I would.
First thing you do is remove the head. Okay, so decapitate it. Okay, now grab the legs and yeah, exactly, pull it and suck on this part. Just suck on it. They're getting good at this. And it's juicy and it's tasty and okay, but that's about it. You're just like sucking on the brain, okay? you get more intelligent in the process. And this part, you just throw away. You just put aside. Now, for the tail, what you do is you just bring back, like just like that. Just pull back the sides. That's pretty easy. There's this other thing called figalas, and they're a little bit more complicated because the shell is a little harder. So what you have to do is you have to press it so that the shell breaks, and then you pull it back. But langostinos and shrimp are fine. They're easier. Okay, gobble them up.
Delicious.
I think they like everything. I think it's going to be an expensive trip.
So let's go and suck some brain. Just like that.
Right, pull it back like that.
This is some fighting.
Got it.
Well,
And oops. In Galicia they don't give you bibs. Okay, now this is weight. This is the claw. You see, it's already broken up, so you could just like remove the shell and eat what's inside. These are the smaller claws. They're hairy, and you have to use the clamps to break this, and then you eat the meat inside. And this is actually like the body. This was in here, and they took it out. And you have to be careful not to eat the gills, which are these things here that are grayish, because they're very bitter. What you eat is what is in between the soft shells, which is this here, this meat. I took a little piece, but there's bigger pieces inside. Wait, oh, okay, yummy. So this is part of the body. What they did was they cut it in 4 pieces for us. When I eat the necora, this guy, I'll show you how you do that. This is like the inside guts. What we do is we mix it up, and some people put some white wine in it, and then you can spread it on your bread. And it's actually, it also tastes very fishy, seafoody, but it's good. It's an acquired taste. I wouldn't do it that way. Look, Walter, put it in between this. Yeah, right, that's it. But do in here, because it's stronger here. You don't have to apply as much force. That's it. Good. And then you eat the meat inside, obviously. Don't eat the shell, it's a little hard.
interesting.
Interesting. Everything is interesting for Walter. Okay, now I'm going to attack this little creature. I'm going to show you guys how to eat this. This is called una nécora. No, don't eat me, don't eat me. The first thing you have to do is remove all the legs. So there they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. See the claws? Okay, you remove the legs. This is fresh because it comes off really easily. These little flat ones, I usually just don't bother with them. Okay, so now with the legs, what you do is you don't break it at the joint, you break it in the middle, towards the joint, like that. And the meat comes out, you see? The meat comes out and then you eat it. This is empty. If the meat didn't come out, you would take this utensil and just scoop it out. This, there's the meat. Okay? That's how you eat the legs. Okay, how are you doing? So you're gonna break the legs? Yeah. Now the trick is to break the shell, but not to break the meat. Oh, see, there she broke the meat. Actually, these are a little too tender, and so it's a little difficult. But the trick is to break the shell and not the meat, because if you rip the meat, then it doesn't come out in one piece. And then you have to scoop it out like she's doing. She's getting it. She's smiling. Hey, Walter's getting the hang of it. Look at that.
No.
I think he's gonna order a steak next. He's still hungry.
Excellent idea.
Well, this isn't for everybody, you know, because it's a slow process and you don't get really full unless you eat like tons and tons of seafood, and that would be really expensive. The claw is a little bit more difficult, and then you use this. You break it. Oops. This is well cooked and it's fresh because it came right off the shell. So you just go like that. And then with this, you scoop it out and you eat more. The body, the first thing you do is you lift this part here. Okay, you remove that. You remove that part, and then you separate the top shell from the body. You go like this. And salt. There it goes. See? You can eat this part if you want. And then here's the body. Here are those gills that you should not eat because they taste terrible. Some people just remove them automatically so you don't eat any. And then you break it in half. Whoops. I'm sort of tearing it apart here. It's soft. This one is particularly soft. And what you have here is a mix of soft shell with meat. So you have to try and remove the shell and then get the meat in the middle. And just eat it. I eat it. And this with a good glass of white wine is, for me, it's heaven. I love this. All gone, hoppers. Now, what? Tarta Santiago has to have a certain percentage of almonds, and it doesn't have these almonds on top that we see here. So this is tarta de almendra, which is almond cake. And this is flan, but a variation on flan, it's coffee flan. Flan is custard, like a type of custard. Okay, one thing we do when we have our dessert is we have un chupito. This one is made out of herbs, and this one is made out of sugar, toasted sugar, like caramel, sort of. Okay, these chupitos are actually made from aguardiente, which is fire water. And so it's really strong. It's like 40% alcohol.
And in this
They're
case,
really good.
you put it too close to water.
This is gone. Okay, I'm gonna try mine now. Okay, hoppers, our stomachs are not full, but we are happy. We had a seafood dinner. We really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the company of my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law. And I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to watch my other video on Santiago.